Here is Matthew 13:42, and will throw them into the furnace of fire. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. This verse comes from a parable Jesus explains in the Gospel of Matthew, specifically the parable of the weeds. At first glance it's intense, even unsettling, and honestly, it's meant to be. Jesus isn't softening reality here. He's pulling back the curtain. What is Jesus describing? Jesus is talking about final judgment. The furnace of fire is a picture of separation from God, a place of consequence for rejecting Him. The phrases, weeping and gnashing of teeth, describe deep sorrow, regret, and even anger. It's not just physical suffering, it's emotional and spiritual anguish. This isn't random punishment. Earlier in the passage, Jesus explains that the weeds represent those who reject God's ways and choose lawlessness. In contrast, the wheat represents those who belong to Him. At the end of the age, there will be a separation. Why such strong language? Because the stakes are real. If someone casually said, "Hey, don't worry about it, everything turns out fine," that might feel comforting, but it wouldn't be truthful. Jesus speaks strongly because eternity matters. He doesn't want people drifting through life unaware of the consequences of their choices. Think of it like a warning sign on a dangerous road. The sharper the warning, the greater the danger it's pointing to, making it relevant today. We live in a time where truth is often softened or redefined. Phrases like, "live your truth," or "everything is relative" are common. But Jesus doesn't leave room for moral gray zones when it comes to eternity. There is a real distinction between following Him and rejecting Him. Today, people may not like hearing about judgment. It feels uncomfortable. But ignoring something doesn't make it disappear. Just like ignoring a medical diagnosis doesn't make the illness go away. It just delays dealing with it. This verse is a wake-up call. It asks, what direction is my life heading? Am I aligning with God or just doing what feels right in the moment? Am I taking eternity seriously or just focusing on the now? The deeper message and hope here's the key. Jesus doesn't share this to scare people into despair, but to lead them to hope. Right before and after these teachings, He consistently offers the invitation to enter God's kingdom. The same Jesus who speaks about judgment is the one who made a way to escape it. You could summarize it like this. The warning is real, the consequences are serious, but the door is still open, and that's incredibly important. Bringing it home, Matthew 13:42 reminds us that life is not just about today, next week, or even the next decade. It's about eternity. Every choice, every direction, every decision about God matters. It's not about being perfect, no one is, but about where your heart is pointed. Are you moving toward God or away from Him? Because in the end, according to Jesus, that's what truly separates the wheat from the weeds. And the beautiful part, if you're reading this, it means the invitation is still on the table.